That should be better now, yeah? You should be able to hear me now. Cool. So, no, it should come through now. Yeah, it should be okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. Yeah. Cool. There's a bit of a delay. So are you guys going to come to the mastermind tomorrow? That's the main question I had for you. Tomorrow and the next day. It's 2 days. Finally. You are funny. Izzy. Yeah. So what I want to do is just make sure that this works so that we can do the thing tomorrow. And I just wanted to, I'm going to post another video too, the kangaroo tail video. You're going to be there, Aiden? Awesome. Cool name too. I love that name, Aiden. Mike, you going? Actually, most of the people that are awake right now probably won't be going because you guys are probably in Asia, right? Well, some of you will be in Europe, actually. In Europe or Africa, yeah. Who's trading right now? Anybody? Should we look at some charts? Anybody in some trades? The pound has been good to me lately, but that's about it. Nigeria. Cool. Hey, Leslie. Bangladesh. Okay, cool. Surges in the Mexican peso. Where are you? What are you trading in the Mexican peso? Let's have a look. So I can share my screen, I think, and I think you can see this. Let me just have a look. There we go. Cool. So all right, so what I see on the Mexican peso, it's looking like are you going long here? What I have is a bit of support level all the way back here. You should probably be able to see my chart now. I'm thinking that this level right here, which is 1955.80, that level is kind of what we've settled on. You can see that the market actually hit it on the way up. So I'm liking that as a buy. Did you go long? Are you buying that or? Aussie pound from Perth. Hey, Scotty. What up, Scotty? Yeah, so if I was trading the Mexican peso, which I am not, I would be looking for a long here, but I'd want to see the bounce. The ones that I like oil. Still holding on to that one, the oil long. The CAD's interesting, if only because it's starting to wedge up. See, I'll show you what I'm looking at on that one. So you got this area here where there's been resistance on the CAD, and now we've hit it several times here. This is like the third, fourth time. That to me looks like it's gonna I mean, this is the CAD 4 hour, right? I think the CAD's gonna bust and go up. That's what I think. That's what that's looking like to me. But we'll see. We shall see. Isn't that right? Any other ones? What else do we have here? Looking for a bounce, says Serge. Yeah, I'd be looking for a bounce too. Leslie got in on the long. There's no way I would go long the pound yen. No way. Dragon, know that most retail traders are long the Aussie. That's not a good sign. Mike said he traded the euro this morning. That's cool. Serge, yeah, Serge, I would trade the Mexican peso if it bounced off that level. So pound yen, no. Here, I'll show you the pound yen. Let me go into that one. We'll see here. Pound yen, what you will notice shall be noted that the pound yen, this one, here we go. All right. So number one, it did this. I mean, we were watching it. I didn't actually get into it because it happened so quickly without me. But there was a really nice retracement trend line. So here's how you know it was in a downtrend. And we knew it was in a downtrend before it did the big move. You know it's in a down. You know that the market's in a downtrend when it takes 4 candles to fall. 4 candles fall 350 pips. And then after the 4 candles go 350 pips, it takes 11 candles to go 290. That's how you know you're in a downtrend, right? So I was waiting for the break of this trend line, and it finally did, which is awesome, without me. So at this stage, there's really only one thing that would make me want to go long, and that would be if we had a hard bounce off of 145. And I still think it needs to get to 145 first. So it needs to go another 100 pips before it might bounce. And even then, I don't know. I mean, maybe, but there's also a pretty good possibility that the pound yen could fall all the way down to here. And that's 142.95. So we'll call that 143. And then after that, there's another spot around 140.90. And after that, there's another spot down there, 139.50. And that's about it. So, you know, I would probably, I'm thinking of, yeah, not so much. So that's what I think of the pound yen. I think it's probably still got some downside for it. And then, you know, watching the 145 area was critical, and then the 143. But all this price action here is quite bearish. The only caveat would be, you know, it doesn't have that far to go. So I don't think I would necessarily short it unless I got in on a really tight, like 1 hour stop or something. But I would want to see what it does at 145. If it's going to keep falling, or if it's, see, when it gets to 145, if it gives you a kangaroo tail or a double bottom or something like that, okay, and then I go long. But otherwise, I wait for the move. That's what I would do on the pound yen. That's all I got for you. Okay. What else have we got going on here? Cool. Euro CAD, New Zealand dollar, pound, and USD Singapore. Okay. Okay, cool. So let's have a look at these. Alrighty. So, Euro CAD and Singapore. What else do we have here? Euro CAD. Euro CAD's right here. Okay. Okay, this is the Euro CAD 4. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so this one, I remember this one now. This one is a reverse drop trade. So what we're looking at for here, actually, let me just pull up my other chart to make sure I've got this right. This is actually has done the breakout. I don't like Friday trading, but this would be if I were trading on Friday, this would be the one that I would probably take. The reason I don't like Friday is because Fridays and Mondays typically will go against Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So I trade Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. You could trade like the retracement on Friday or Monday, but they're good for getting out of losing trades. I know that. I got out of a losing trade on Monday this week because I thought it would go in my favor. Let me pull up the EuroCAD for you. Oh, you can't see this one, can you? Hold on. You need to see the other chart. Here we go. We'll do that one here. All right, so let's go EuroCAD. So this one is so fascinating. Yeah. Okay, so this is the one that we were talking about on the other chart. So my targets are 52.50 and 53.50, where these little happy thumbs are, and it's broken the trend line, which is awesome. So basically, it broke it today, or in the last 24 hours. So to me, yep. And this candle closes, and it's only been open. So this candle's pretty fresh. It's only been open for an hour and a half. Yeah, I would trade the EuroCAD. I would go long, and I would target 52.50 and 53.50. Now, what I will do is I'll wait till Monday to see what happens if it pulls back or something. But if I had to take a trade today, this would be the one I would probably take. And the reason why I say that is because it's been following this trend line. It broke the trend line, and it actually even pulled back. Although that was really quick. I don't like it when it pulls back that quickly. It's better if it takes longer. And also, we don't know that this candle is going to close very bullish. It's probably going to look something totally different. But that's another way to. So an aggressive trade on this would be like a buy on the close of this candle, and then a stop loss down below the low of this candle, which would be around 1.5055. So you'd be in around 51, 55 probably, or something like that. You'd have a 100 pip stop. You've got a target that's only 100 pips away, so you might as well go for the 200 pip target. That's 2-to-1. That's not good enough. The other way to do it would be put your stop here at 50.80. That would shave off 30 pips. So you're still risking 70 to make. Maybe you can eke out 210 pips or something. Right around this level up here, this 53.50, 53.60 area. So that would be one way to trade this one. But it all depends on what this current candle does. If this current candle turns around and closes very bearish, then all bets are off. But if it closes something like what it looks like now, which of course it's not going to, but if it did close right now, that's how I would do it. The most aggressive stop you could have would be just put it below this little bearish candle here, but that would be highly, highly aggressive. Instead, I think the safer bet is to put it below this candle here. So there you go. There's one. That's a nice one. We've been watching. I've been waiting for that one for a while. Yeah, the box. CAD is in the box. I'll show you the CAD. CAD's interesting, but I'll go to the CAD. Let's go to the CAD. All right. CAD is right here. Where is that thing? Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah. So we saw this kangaroo tail earlier, or it hit it right here with this candle earlier in the week. If you're in the forum, you know that we were watching that. It's come back up, and then it's come back up again. This is gonna break. So yeah, the last kiss is the way to go on this one. I think you're right. So what this would look like, it would spend 5 to 20 candles above the box, and then it would come back down and just give a brilliant looking bullish bounce off that, and then we can go long. Emergency stop would go in the middle of the box, which I reckon will be right about there at 28.25. If it closes, a 4-hour candle closes inside the box, the trade would be over. Yep, that's pretty good. What else do we have going on here? Gold breakout. Yep. New Zealand long. No. So New Zealand I'm waiting for shorts. Aussie, I'm waiting for shorts. And Aussie yen, I'm waiting for shorts. Reason why is because everyone's long. All the retail traders are long. It's not gonna. That is going to be a downtrend. So I don't know about Talonex. I've only traded them for a couple of years. They seem okay, but I don't know. I can't say. What I do is I open up little accounts. The best way to test it is to just pull it out. Send your money in and then pull it out quickly. That's the best way to test them. See what they do when you do that. You know? So here's another look. This is the EuroCAD that we were looking at before. Again, it's broken the trend line, and it really depends on what this candle does. You can see this is a different chart. It's a midnight GMT close, so it's a slightly different chart. On this one, I would say, it's only got an hour and 20 minutes to go. If it closes really bullish here, look at that. That would be a really nice setup there. And here's your 53.50 level up here as a target, as a potential target. It looks pretty good. Now, a really tight stop on this one could be like 65 pips below the little bounce here. So that would be 65 pips to make 200 basically. So it's not quite be 180, 105. Yeah, it's 3 to 1, right? 65 times 3 is 180 plus 15. So yeah, it would be exactly 3 to 1. But math is not an exact science, so it doesn't really. It's a little bit of fudgy. You can fudge the numbers, right? Who else? New book. Which book? There's 3 new books. Aiden. I'll talk about them tomorrow. 3 new books. What about the euro? Yeah, the pound is definitely in a downtrend. What about the euro? All right, well, let's have a look. Okay. Euro. I think, kind of like that other chart we were looking at before. What was that? The pound yen? This potentially still has a little bit of room to go before it gets into the serious level. I think we're certainly flirting with the next. See how it broke down below 1730? I think 1590 is kind of the next area. So I think I would count this as a downtrend until it shows me otherwise. If it double bottoms down at 1580 or something like that, then maybe that's different. But otherwise, I would just hold on to shorts on that one. I'm not short the euro, but if I wanted to trade it, I would short it. But definitely short it into 1580. That's what I would do. And what else do we have here? We'll go down for a while, yeah. Please do more of these live YouTube. Well, we'll see how the live cast goes tomorrow. So tomorrow it's at 11 a.m. 11 a.m. Los Angeles, 2 p.m. New York, and sorry, not tomorrow, but the next day, Saturday in the States and Sunday in the States. So we'll see you at 11. It'll be at 11 a.m. Los Angeles time, and then we will go. Which is better, intraday or swing trading? So just to clarify, the live cast is 4 hours on both days. It starts at 11 a.m. Los Angeles time, 2 p.m. New York time. Okay, so that's what's going on there. In Asia, it's in the middle of the night. So I don't know if you really want to get up that early. If you're in Singapore, it'll be at like 2 a.m. or something. So you guys do you have the link? Here's the link. nakedforexnow.com/mastermind. Okay. So there you go. I don't like trading. So what happens when you trade the lower time frames, and we're going to talk about this at the mastermind, it affects your brain like an addiction to cocaine, basically. Number two is you pay more commissions when you trade lower time frames. You lose more of your profits. The advantage, of course, is that you can take a lot of trades. So that's not a bad thing. The fact that you can take a lot of trades and accumulate a lot of trades, if you have a positive expectancy, you can build your account rather quickly. But as you'll see in the mastermind, there are other ways to build your account rather quickly that we're going to cover, other than just taking a bunch of trades or taking wild risk or whatever. We're going to talk about that in the mastermind as well. So we're going to cover psychology. We're going to cover ways of managing risk, and we're also going to cover trading systems. So we're going to cover all three of those, and you're invited on May 26th and May 27th. I hope you can make it. Thanks, guys, for your time. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you at the mastermind. If not, it's totally cool too. It's completely free. You can go to nakedforexnow.com/mastermind if you'd like to get in. We'll see you there. All right. Thanks, guys, for your time. All right. See you. Bye.